Welcome back to SnowRunner, guys, and if you remember, we did a video on the Bentley Bentayga mod in SnowRunner a little while ago, and if you remember, we may not have been the most kind to that particular variant of that vehicle. We sort of parked a Dodge on top of it, and that was mostly because I was a little frustrated with the fact that it wouldn't make it through the obstacles that I took it through. So, fast forward to now, the creator of that mod saw that video and made some adjustments, and you may be able to tell what some of those adjustments are just by looking at the thumbnail in the car dealership, but let's go ahead and pick this thing up and just see what has changed. So, right off the bat, the tires are a lot bigger. A lot. You get one engine option, one gearbox, one suspension, and the tire options are interesting. So they're very wide, and they have kind of a, it's weird. So under highway and under all-terrain, you've got like creepy crawlers and pitbull rockers. Not sure where he got those or why he put them under highway or all-terrain, but we're gonna carry on. There's also swampers in here, there's trepidors in here, and there's chained boggers in here. We're gonna go with the trepidors, I think. And from there, we're gonna go into the, so there's a couple of different wheel options. I'm gonna go with these. These are kind of like a bronze. I'm like a little iffy on that, but we'll see how it does. Now, the new default color combination is this weird chrome camo thing, and then he's given you all sorts of other sort of very dark chrome camos. Now, here we have some bright colors that are a little bit more on the, like, sort of matte side, and as you can see, it then turns into some satin colors, some chrome colors, and it just kind of gets weirder and weirder from there. And not to say that, like, they're weird in a bad way, it's just different. It's so odd that, like, some of these colors, I mean, look at these. Look at these. You've got, like, satin pink, chrome pink, and purple, and it's very odd. It's not something that I think anybody would have expected to see out of a SnowRunner mod, but nonetheless, it's here. Now, I think this sort of matte satin white is actually a really good way to sort of accent the body lines of the vehicle, and unfortunately, we can't put beans in it, so a little iffy on that one. But let's go ahead and take it outside on the Super Truck Stadium map and see what it can do. And let me just say that if this was real life, those tires would freaking rub like crazy. Literally, it would be making a chunking noise on the inside of the fender liner the entire time you drove it. But let's go and fire it up and just see what it's like. I am going to actually turn it up just a little bit because I am a little worried that you guys may not be able to hear it much, but hopefully that's enough, and we'll see what this thing could do. Now, let's first take it to the racetrack and see what it's like there. Also, it's apparently either running extremely rich or it's diesel swapped. One of the two. Come on. It's fast, though. It's very fast. Let's see what it does over the first jump on the racetrack. I'm gonna laugh if it, like, handles super well. Well, okay. For jumps, the suspension is a little soft, and it puts the nose into the ground. It'd be nice, though, if there was, like, oh my god, do not hit the tire wall. Thank you! It'd be nice if there was an option for, like, a racing suspension, like too much! Like a trophy truck suspension, and then, like, a trail riding suspension, but I may be asking for a bit much on that one, because at the end of the day, it still is a Bentley, and it should not be doing half the things we're doing with it even at the moment, so we do have to kind of keep that in mind. It's a bit bouncy, actually, when you get going. This new suspension is definitely a thing to behold. It didn't bury the nose into the ground that time, but at the same time, it did pick up a little bit of damage. It's not, like, it's not awful. It's way better than the first time we drove it. That's for sure. Turn, 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 turn. Turn, there you go. Come on. Oh, God, don't bounce into the concrete wall. That would be bad if we bounced into the concrete wall. I don't like bouncing into concrete walls. That's usually not advisable. Come on. Okay, well, apart from scraping the tire wall, it drops pretty well. I overshot that jump a little bit. Way overshot that jump. Not exactly something that I would have planned on doing, but we'll get to that in the future. Let's go. It does really well in the sweeping banked dirt corners. I gotta admit, it actually does really well through there. I'm gonna take the dirt route. I was originally gonna take the paved route, but I think I'm gonna take the dirt route this time. I think it would actually apply better to the way this thing is set up now. There you go. Pretty good. Honestly, pretty dang good. All right, up over the top. There we go. Whoop, or not. Or not. We'll just leave it in automatic mode then. I tried to put it in high, and it was like, no. And so I was like, okay. You don't want that. You've made that very, very clear. Come on. No. Whoa! The only reason I stayed on my tires there is because I stayed flat out in the throttle and was able to, like, when the front tires touched, it pulled the entire vehicle forward, and following suit with that, the back end kind of sat itself down, which is good. All right, up the hill. You get back on the track. Good God, like... It's great until you're not on the track anymore. And then when you're not on the track anymore, things aren't so brilliant. Okay, yeah, any kind of, like, major compression will cause the front end to dive like that. Let's see how it does on the oval, because that is the last part of the track to turn. It wasn't happy to turn on that one. Even when I was in the throttle and I was kicking the clutch, it still didn't want to turn. Like, if you set it up correctly, it's great, and it does these wonderful little drifts, but if you set it up wrong... Man, is it wonky. All right, turn it in. And lay off the steering. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm kind of okay with that. There we go. It's actually a decent little drift with it. Into the tire wall. A little bit of a drift in the banked corner, yes. Towards the tire wall, no. That was not good. That was not good at all. Now, let's go ahead and return to the garage real quick, and I think I'm going to actually change up the color combo because there's so many wacky colors. I'm going to go with, yes, matte lime green. Yes, that is going to have to be a thing. This is where, stop. Okay, thank you. God, it took it a minute. It took it a minute to stop. It was like, I may or may not be stopping here. I was like, you're going to stop, bud. Whoa. All right. Off-road test track. Let's see what you got. We're going to bang it up. I know we're going to bang it up, but that's okay. Oh, boy. Low plus is probably better. It's already doing better than the first variant did. It's doing actually surprisingly well. Surprisingly well. And I love how, like, it's an 8-speed, like, when you have it in automatic mode. It does have still, like, a very... iffy approach angle, but again, you can't really ask for much out of the approach angle in a Bentley. It's not really designed to do this stuff at all. It's making it over the fallen logs, though. I'm really worried about this one last log climb, not the first one, but the second one, because the second one is really bad. Come on, there we go. There we go. Oh, that's pretty impressive. That's pretty dang impressive, honestly. Up and over the top. There we go. Oh, caught the tire. Oh, man. All good. Don't worry about it. Yo, we caught the tire on the edge of the ramp. I was trying to see if it would jump all the way over the containers, and it almost did. It genuinely almost did. It was right there. Right there. All right, these we got to remember to stay in the middle. Regardless of how, like, you know, aggressive we have to be to get over these logs, it's better than going on the sides and flipping over into the mud. That's always going to be the better option. Nice and easy, crawl it through, pretty good. Got it nice and, whoa, flat out of there until the second one, and it wasn't so flat after that. It was not so flat at all after that. Burying the bumper again. That bumper really does not like to touch anything, does it? Let's make our way over to the right. If you, yeah. Nope. I would appreciate if you wouldn't do that. All right, there you go. Not bad. Not bad. All right, and up the hill. We'll run up the hill climbing high. See how far we get. This is like foot to the floor right now, by the way. Might not necessarily be the best way to do it, but yeah, okay. High was too much. I figured it was going to be a lot, but I didn't realize it was going to be too much, like, entirely. Although I've got to admit, when you compare it to the last version, it's so much better. He really did, like, take this thing over the top. He really did. Now, obviously, body damage is going to be a reality when you take this thing off-road. And so, like, I think you're just gonna have to expect to get tons of body damage. That's just how it's gonna be. And that's not a bad thing. It's just, like, it's just gonna happen. Up and over. Oh, we're gonna bury the front end so bad. Oh my, what was that? Hey, it seems to do a good job of, like, if it does actually, like, you know, put the front end into the ground, it does do a good job of finding its way back to its wheels. The center of gravity is positioned well. I mean, if anything, the center of gravity is actually really well engineered in this thing. Let's make our way across the right. We still have not yet done what I believe is going to be the hardest part for this thing yet, and that's that rock and mud section, and then the following rock climb section after that. I feel like those are going to by far be the hardest parts, so I'm going to attempt to jump as far over them as possible, which only kind of worked. And then actually, once we got the wheels back on the ground, it's doing fairly all right, I've got to say. That impressed me. Okay, now let's see about the rock climb. Floated right over it. Impressively well, too. Like, really impressively well. Go, 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 go. Or not. Come on. Go, 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 go. Come on. There you go. Not bad. Not bad. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Ooh. Oh, come on. Come on. Hey, she's got it. Let's go. It's gonna do the whole course. The fact that, like, the first version could barely make it through the first couple of obstacles, and this one is on the verge of doing the whole course is pretty freaking cool in my mind. And, like, legit, we're doing it in a Bentley. I could not imagine doing this in any other, like, luxury SUV and it doing this well. Now, granted, this is far from a stock Bentley, but, I mean, come on, it's still freaking cool. Up and over. Whoop. And this bright lime green just makes it, like, all the better. All the better. All right, final rock obstacle. Let's go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Whoa. Oh, really? All right, slight winch assist would be great. There it is. 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 Not bad. A little bit of body damage. Oh, but it's not like I didn't have a lot to begin with already. Not bad. And up and over the top and across the line. Celebratory donut to finish. Love this thing. It's hilarious. I love it. It's great. It's absolutely, like, the silliest thing you could possibly have, but at the same time, it's also, like, it's also just better for it. You know what I mean? It's so hilarious. It's so much fun. It's so hilarious, and honestly, I had an absolute blast messing around with it. I really, really, really did. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments section down below. I'd love to talk to you guys about anything and everything that you want to talk about in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave it a like. And if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on. And I'll see you guys next time.